Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD.
He already looks bored with that intro. Anyway,
I'm wJarylGaren.
I'm Aaron the Black Dragon.
This time it's my turn. And we're gonna see and check out what
Happened in the forest.
Yeah.
I honestly, because the facial expressions that Link has when just standing idly by are glorious and make the intros a lot better, we should always start each episode with just looking straight at Link's face.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can end every episode that way, but if we can, that probably also is doing us some good.
Yeah. Wind Waker Link is one of the
Most expressive.
is one of the more expressive links.
Yeah.
And I think then Skyward Sword is the one next link was also very expressive.
Yeah, that's right. Skyward Sword Link also had some good faces. In general, Skyward Sword had some good faces.
Yeah. Although I know that some people aren't exactly on board with the way Skyward Sword rendered the lips on every character.
I do not care about that. It just adds to the kind of unique, weird look that the game has.
To be honest, I think ever since Wind Waker, the Zelda games had some unique looks to them.
Yeah, definitely.
Fairy Fountain site. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. Keep this in mind if you play this game too.
I don't remember what was in the...
Especially in the GameCube version. The HD version on Wii U, and hopefully Switch at some point, who knows, did some very good changes, but those will be talked about later.
I don't remember what was in that fairy fountain. I just remember the other fairy fountain on that island that's a little ways back, that is one that is really optional and is like, it's questionable if you want to do that to yourself or not.
In Wind Waker?
Yes, the 100 dungeon one.
Oh yeah, right, but that's not a fairy fountain.
Wasn't it called the fairy fountain?
Nope. That was the...
Den of Trials?
Yeah, basically. In the German translation it's known as the...
Ouch! Sorry, definitely need to get that out.
In German it's das verbundene Labyrinth, but,
Oh yeah.
but in English it's the Savage Labyrinth.
Oh, wow. What's with that getup? Well, whatever, so where am I? Oh, that's right, the giant bird came in. Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Also, by the way, in the German version, Tetra swears a bit actually.
Oh, fuck yeah.
She's like, the damn bird put me up on this damn mountain.
When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? The bird dropped me on the top of a mountain?
Yeah, here.
Well, wasn't that nice of it? Yeah, don't just stand there. Let's go! Time to repay our debt to that bird in full.
I think I even tweeted about that. I'm gonna link it to you later.
But miss, something about that little child here. Don't worry about him, come on. Okay then. Trying to channel my inner Hootie a little bit from the Owl House with that voice.
I thought we were going for a weird Scooby voice.
No.
Or what was his name?
If you mean Scooby-Doo, that's more like this.
No, I meant the human guy.
Shaggy.
Shaggy, yeah.
Oh, Scoops. No, I'm trying to actually go a little bit more Hootie. We can have a Shaggy in there as well. Maybe Ganondorf can be a Shaggy.
Oh no.
Well, sucks.
Yeah, maybe not the smartest decision of
I
Link.
also love so much how Tetra is just standing here looking like, what is he doing? Stupid kid! Get a hold of yourself, she's gone, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, not the smartest decision of Link, but props to him to being like, This fucking bird stole my sister. I'm gonna fucking cut its...
I'm gonna fuck that bird up mid-flight! I can't fly! What? You wanna come with us on a ship? They understand what you're asking. The pirates! You know. Pirates? Terror of the seas? What do we get out of bringing some helpless kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache! I know how you must feel. Your sister has been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it?
And how do you figure that?
Oh, Dad, just who are you? Where do you get of butting in on someone else's conversation?
Please. All I mean to say is that if your big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird.
There's the bird. And just what do you mean by that?
Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you.
Talk to the hand.
Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter. Whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has young ears.
Young ears.
Young ears.
That young girl that was just kidnapped has young ears.
That long girl has young ears. Does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate.
I don't have young ears.
My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her.
Well, shucks, you called my ears young.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Dolph here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it?
Is this true?
Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird kidnapped both you and Dolph's sister has made its far nest to the north, on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress.
The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where...
So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Dolph a little help now, would it?
I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it. Lately, I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but a cheap little sword. That's not brave, that's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know? Something to protect yourself with. Anything. Maybe a rock or a pig. Now, I'll tell you what. If we come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while. So you'd better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. And I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Yeah.
So yeah, that's a Rito, and I prefer the Breath of the Wild looks of them. Not just because I'm a filthy furry, but also because of that. But no, I'm just not really vibing with that look of them, I'm sorry.
I mean, they're basically a normal human design from the game that they have here. And just went like, and bird.
Yeah, I like the more avian and bird-like looks they have in Breath of the Wild way more.
Yeah.
Same with the Sora as well. I think they also look the best in Breath of the Wild.
I mean, I would love to know what a Sora in this art style would look like, because you don't see one in this art style.
Yes, you do.
You do?
Way later on.
I do not remember.
There is one Sora in this game.
Just like there's one Goron in this game?
Well, it's not just one Goron, but yeah. There's actually Gorons in this game.
Yeah, Goron I know. There's this one Traveler Goron.
Yeah. Well, I think it's actually supposed to be like several travelers of Gorons who sell stuff.
What is it, Darl? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. Where's Ariel? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? Yes, yes, Gramps, she is. No matter what happens, she will always be playing with the gulls. Hey, Gramps, whoop! Where's the shield of yours? Girl.
Being surprised at the shield not being there and backflipping down the ladder.
No shield? Grandma! Is this what you're looking for? Is this why you backflip down from here? The shield?
Did you learn that from the old man?
Take it with you. And please don't ever backflip down from there again. It was kinda sketchy. You got the hero's shield. This is the legendary shield to said to have been whatever. Hero himself. Alzheimer's yet again. Hold set out to defend yourself while holding the sword. You can move around if you defend while targeting.
Yeah, we are actually kind of ruining a pretty emotional scene, but yeah.
I guess it is true. Ariel has been kidnapped, hasn't she? I wonder how she asks even if it is true. How did she hear it and the statement?
She probably gathered it from the way Link was like.
It just kind of feels like there has been a rumor going on for a little while and then she's like, it's true, and not like oh, it happened 5 minutes ago kind of thing. Anyway, what kind of monster would take such a sweet young child?
Like I said, I think she had her suspicions when Link was coming in looking for the shield
and backflipping down from up there.
Yeah,
that was something odd.
But yeah.
Anyway, now we have our sword, we have our shield, we have our ambitions, we have our determination.
We don't have the bait bag yet.
No. But we have 65 rupees! This isn't any special number. We have 1 rupee too much for it being a special number, or 4 rupees too little for it being a special number. And now we will be even further away from any special numbers. Bait bag! Thank you!
Members card!
We have 1 point on the members cards. Oh, the silver members card. Do we get 1 point per item we buy?
Yes.
And for some odd reason in my brain right now I heard the jingle from Pokemon when you collect an item. Dun, 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 dun. Which doesn't make any sense why I heard that.
Yeah, it's also grab one Huey pair.
Huey! Look at the Huey pair! In the bait bag. Thank you! Bye!
To be honest, the Huey pair is the one item where I do prefer its English name. I think in German it's like a control pair or something, which I guess is a functional name, but Huey pair just sounds fun to say.
Yeah. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you going to get splinters and cry?
Are you going to shit yourself?
I was not expecting that reference from you of all people.
I know, sorry. You will never hear it again. Savor it.
Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yes.
This is now Cyberpunk.
Oh god, that game. Which started in an absolutely horrendous state.
Hey, you made that reference, and for me that was Keanu Reeves when he came out. Are you ready? Then he asked the audience if they were ready, and then the trailer for Cyberpunk rolled. I don't know what your actual reference was.
No, I definitely wasn't referencing Cyberpunk specifically. There's just...
Good luck finding Ariel, by the way. Take care of yourself.
I'm pretty sure that there's been several instances of people asking, are you ready, in that tone of voice.
I mean, there's always that one person that comes up to you and asks, are you ready?
There's Gramps.
I am getting senile. Who are you?
Come on now.
I mean, it's not like this is gonna be a plot point later on anyway. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? And the funny thing is, if you never click the button, the question is actually very valid. How long are you going to wave your hands here? I'm never going to stop waving. Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Honestly, that is something that I wanted to ask from actually the very first episode on, but what kind of Hyrule is that supposed to be? Because if you look at the big map and everything, let's go over the dialogue here quickly. So, listen kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You get in everyone's way. I told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. Because if you look at the whole map of the world, it is still Hyrule.
Yeah.
And you still visit Death Mountain. I'm losing my voice right now. Anyway, you still visit Death Mountain and all.
Yeah.
And you can see what Death Mountain is. You see what the Deku Forest is, because of obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But what is the place you start in? What is Portemonnaie meant to resemble? I guess Portemonnaie is slightly along the lines of Death Mountain.
The thing is with the maps of Hyrule in the Zelda games is that they're very rarely
Coherent.
really that consistent with each other. It's more like that they just put in the places that they would need for the game they want to make, and you can just chalk it up to there's like thousands of years between each game, and also stuff like flooding and such.
Yeah, you get to talk him.
Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I'm your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you. So,
Oh, there was a little bit too much rhyme in that last one.
well,
Just role-playing a little bit.
so you do as I say, okay? Right, now first off you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything about I'm about to show you real careful like, so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain.
I love the way he talks.
First off, you gotta press the switch. This is the only...
Done.
Ah,
I wanna point out, I'm 100% sure when we had our failed recording, you did that dumb joke.
oh god damn it, yeah, I probably did. Just walk up to it and tilt to press on it. Presto, switch pressed.
I mean, yes.
Technically on the controller you are always pressing switches, but yeah. Now check it out, after the platforms rise up from the floor, you've gotta jump on them.
We sadly don't have the same amount of energy when we jump with that herpa.
Nope. Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one myself, but that next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and just to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform and then press to let go and jump to it. So I did this part in the GameCube version earlier this year, when I rebought it in the GameCube, of course, and it's significantly tougher than I remember it being.
Okay.
And in the HD version, this is also one of those parts that they, in my opinion, improved tremendously.
Okay.
Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over.
I also love the way how he apparently knows a shortcut because he never touched that lantern in front of you.
Yeah.
That you need to cross actually.
It will probably take at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two.
So welcome to our 100-part series of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. We're gonna do this for 1 whole year, roughly.
With bumps and bruises.
Yes.
Because on GameCube, you had to come to a complete stop in order to change in order to change the direction you were swinging in. But here you can just do it like that.
Anyway, we did it. It took us a whole year.
What? You did it already? I'm proud of you to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I thought I'll get busted. Alright, Swami, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in the chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry, take it before someone comes.
For no particular reason.
And before anyone notices that I'm from GTA and the authorities are looking for me.
What do I mean this isn't my ship? It is my ship. Get off my back. Ah shit, I have 3 stars now.
In before the Grand Theft Auto game where Nico Bellic actually comes from is released after Wind Waker. I don't play Grand Theft Auto, so I don't know. I just vaguely know some names.
You got the spoils bag. You can keep adding them. You get from enemies in this handy pouch. This handy dandy pouch.
You can hold 8 kinds of items on in this bag. Hey! Also, your voice.
Hey, Dolph, we reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry up and get up here.
You said the fortress very British right now.
The Forsaken Fortress.
Fortress.
I mean, I am British after all. Like all good pirates are. Or be. Actually, pirates are more Caribbean thing, and that just arted out from there.
Mm-hmm.
Come on! Hey, Dolph, here I am, up here! Crying out loud! And it's all in a dream, Linkita.
Please don't eat Link.
We don't have Link, so we're gonna be fine. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid games for treasure, were ya? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed island known as the Forsaken Fortress. Look at here. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago it used to be the hideout for a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just a small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. I knew it! Look! Over there, by the window! Have you ever seen so many seagull flocks like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under real tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Link, close your eyes for a moment.
Oh yeah, right, the weird noises he makes.
Yeah. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it, trust me. Pirates do this all the time, don't worry about it, it'll be a piece of cake. Is everyone ready? Never you fear, kid, we're pros. We're going to launch you good. 3, 2, 1.
The way he waves.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. And we're dead.
I'm still not entirely sure how his sword is landing up there. but he lands down there in the water, but video games.
Video game physics. The Forsaken Fortress.
Sometimes you just do slightly illogical things in games to get the scenarios you want.
Yeah. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry, I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little bit. The look on your face, priceless. No, that wasn't your face, that was it. Well, never mind then.
Oh my god.
I slipped the stone into your pocket just before I fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through the stone and obviously you can hear me through it. So, if you see hey! You better press the button. I put the stone in your quest status screen. Use that on the item screen to take a look. Pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister. So don't go losing it, you understand? Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights. So they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through.
So, yeah. I'm still not entirely sure if I agree with putting a stealth section right at the beginning of the game.
But it's also nice that it's the only stealth section in the game.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. You have a few minutes left in the episode. I don't know, we're not gonna get through the whole Forsaken Fortress.
Nope. Because it's been a while since I've done that section, and I'm pretty sure even if I did know what I'm doing, which does happen from time to time,
Yep.
I don't think I would be able to clear it within 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. That would be speedrun material there. Like, there's probably a corner somewhere where you can just backflip into it and then all of a sudden you go like
Yeah.
and you're all the way on top where the sword is. Then you slash the goblin up there like twice and then get hit by it once in the correct angle and then you get launched into the final area. Listen up, Durf. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can't slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. Well, if I may, I tried to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I could make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What'll you do?
Oh yeah, right. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about in the HD version. Because for some reason, when you pick up stuff like these deco sticks on GameCube, I think you still pushed the B button in order to swing it, you know, like you would with the sword. But here in the HD version, it's A for some reason, and B is throw a stick away.
Yeah,
but the the muscle memory that I have is still to press B for swinging, because you know that's what you do with the sword. So
yeah.
pushing A all of a sudden feels really weird.
Yeah.
I kind of disagree with that change in the HD version, but all things considered, it's incredibly minor. So
Yeah. You got a joy pendant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies, to nectar-filled blossoms. Not bosoms.
No, I like these small little descriptions for like items that you get. Oh, there's an invisible vault there.
They don't want you to jump out of the fortress, which makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. But
Because apparently you can jump out of the fortress if you're not careful.
But yeah, you know, there's stuff about Wind Waker that was like done pretty often back in the day during the PlayStation 2 and GameCube era that developers kind of don't really do much anymore.
Yeah,
And I kind of miss that era, but also that might just be nostalgia speaking.
maybe. Anyway, I would say we're getting here to the close of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna take a look inside.
Oh yeah, also, if you occasionally hear like in the background, That's if you press L, you can change what gets shown on the gamepad.
Yeah. I hope that is visible at all.
Probably, since that screen is brown and that one's blue.
Yeah, it might still be that the screen is completely blown out and it's just a white screen for the camera.
Oh. Trust me, something happens.
The Dungeon map.
You can view it by tapping the map screen on the Wii U gamepad and even see rooms you haven't been to yet. That's useful.
It is nearly every room that we haven't been to.
Yeah. So yeah, the X over there marks where you need to go.
X marks the spot.
As treasure maps usually do. And yeah. I think we're gonna continue with this in the next episode.
Yep.
And yeah, we know where to go. And we know what to do.
Not die.
That too.
That is the most important task. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it and see you then.
Bye.